up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of Let's Talk About It. G-Lew, the homie Big D, keeping it real. We are back at it again, and we got some stuff to talk about tonight. Shout out to our producer, DD Hairston, and our assistant, Love Grace. And let's get this party started, homie. Let's talk about it.
Mic check, one motherfucking two. No introduction needed, we seated as G-Lew. Back for another fucking session. So for album number 20, I'm a motherfucking legend. Been all around the world, seen a whole lot of extras. Got a lot of dead homies, seen a whole lot of stretches. Never trust police, they ain't here to protect us. All they ever did was crash, harass, and disrespect us. Shout out to the G's from Tennessee to Texas, California to Spain. I'm here to bring you this message. Never stretch or finesse it and manifest it. I stand to be corrected cause I'm a motherfucking legend. Lucky like a 7, stay smoking good like Devin. So when I die, I got a one-way flight to heaven. Shout out to my brethren who overstood the lesson and played a part of me being a motherfucking legend.
I like how that goes. That reminds me of Scooby-Doo, eh? Remember, it's a sound
male balls wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, white gym shoes.
Okay. What up, everyone? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Yeah, we are back. We're off for I think a couple weeks, you know what I mean? We're back again. Hope everyone is doing well, good graces and blessings to everyone out there. From me to you, I'm G-Lew. Got my homeboy Big D with me, man. The village is quiet. What's up, my boy?
Nothing much, man. Just a shake, rattle, and roll over here in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for that big one.
Yeah. I heard it was early today, right?
Yeah, it was a 4.4, but there's been a lot of aftershocks. So, you know, it seems like it's cultivating. It's just like, man, the big one might hit anytime soon, bro. So,
how did it feel? 'Cause I know it's been a while. You know, when they haven't happened in a while, you get kind of, you know what I mean? But when it hits, you're like, oh shit, here we go.
The blood pressure goes up then, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know that the funny thing about the earthquakes is like you never know. You hope it's just a quick one, but you never know. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, they came up with some kind of scientific little meter or something that gives you at least 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying, to diagnose if it's really a big one or not.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, but I've been getting my alerts on my phone, bro. So that's pretty crazy, man. But you never can prepare for, you know, something like that, man. It just catches you slipping, bro. If the tornado or hurricane, you could prepare for those. But, you know, earthquakes are original over here, dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though.
That's in Southern California, the Pacific tectonic plates, man. You know, all the way up, all the way down, man. So what's up, everybody? Shout out, man. You know who it is, the man of the hour. You know, Big D, welcome back to the channel. It's good to be back again, and we're going to run and we're going to talk about, you know, being authentic and also, man, originality. So, you know, but first of all, I just want to say shout out to everybody out there. Jenny from the block, you know what I'm saying? Chamoy, how's it going? Didi, it's good to see you. Alia, everybody that just taps in, man. Appreciate you guys, man.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing. Much I want to send mine on piggyback off of Big D. Shout out to everyone out there, man. Hope everyone has had a good week or a good weekend and starting the week off decent. You know what I mean? A Monday is just another manic Monday, but we are here blessed to be here. You know what I mean? So we got to be thankful for that. You know what I mean? A lot of
That's
people.
right. Yeah, for sure, man. And shout out to everybody that's out there, man, that's under the weather, because I've been under the weather myself. I know some people have, they've been feeling
out there again too. It's like a lot going on, man. Like you said, be safe, protected as much as you can. But yeah,
the summer's ending pretty funny, to tell you the truth, man. Started off okay, but it's ending pretty crazy, man. I guess we're gonna fall. Seasons are changing, man. So along that comes the good and the bad, bro.
That's a fact. See, you got that Bengals hat back out active again. You know what I mean? It's football season. It's football time. We've been having preseason and warming you up, but it's about that time again, Big D. I don't know. What's up, my boy? What the Bengals looking like this year?
I saw a little bit of the highlights. Joe Burrows looked pretty good. It was crazy. Yeah, it looked pretty cool, man, because the first games they always play their first, their first players, man. At least half of the quarters, to halftime. Right. So I was taking it in, man. I was pretty taken back. Joe Burrow still looks good. The team's there. We got some new additions, just like everybody else. But I'm looking forward to another 2024. Who they? Those Bengals, baby. You know what I'm saying? I watched a little bit of the Raiders. I watched a little bit of the Cowboys, the Rams, the Chargers. But it was all fun, man. 2024 season, full effect.
Hey, bro, I think this is really going to be a good season because, first of all, you got all the stars, the main quarterbacks and everyone back healthy. I mean, from Miami, Tua, you got Burrows, all of these. And then on top of that, you got a lot of these new It's a real like every team almost like has a star quarterback. And you know what I mean? I think everyone's healthy. I think it's going to be a good year, though, this year for football.
Yeah, I also checked out what's his name from USC, Caleb Williams, in Chicago. He looks pretty good right there. So it looks like it's going to be a good fit. And then after I was watching Love from Green Bay, keep it rolling. And
Aaron Rodgers is back too, right?
Yeah, and then Aaron Rodgers is back. So, let's see. Hey, he has one more in the tank. So hey, shoot it, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, Stroud from Texans. These guys look good. So it's going to be a really, really season this year.
It's loaded, bro. They're loaded right now. The teams everyone had, like, it's a good look for the most part,
Yeah, so it's going to be a good NFL season. Like I said, I'll get with you about, I'm going to do some things we talked about a little bit. Let's pick them. Right. I'm going to have some stuff on Thursdays, but I'll get to you about that after, man. But yeah.
For sure. I know you've been talking about having doing some things on football, on your channel. We can come over, whatever you want to do. Let me know.
Right. Got it. But how's everybody else out there, man? If you guys are feeling good, man, thumbs up, prayer sent your way. We're going to start this, like I said, with the way we left it the last time, nothing but love and respect, man.
Facts. Let's talk about it. Hey, look, tonight, Big D just, we were talking about a week or so or two, I don't know, and Big D was talking because, look, the boy Big D, like, he always be telling me, like, hey, man, these fools over here, like, nah, but he's just like, man, people, they're not taking this shit serious, homie. Let's talk about it. Is originally stamped, signed, sealed, and delivered by Big G-Lew. You know what I mean? And a lot of people play with it. You know what I mean? But I always tell Big D, hey, it ain't no thing. It's just what it is. Big D like, nah, man, that ain't what it is. You know what I mean? So want to talk just a little bit about originality, and is originality being respected, or are people playing with your gangster? We're going to talk about it tonight because some people playing with me too. I see this shit too. Like, I don't know, man. I'm seeing this dude channel last night that I used to rock with, and the dude act funny with me. I don't know. Used to be the homie that act like he don't know me, but cool. I don't even watch it. I'm cool. I don't trip, but I happened to just scroll last night and I see the dude got the same thing I'm doing. I'm like, wow, so it's like, whoa, and dude didn't do that before. No disrespect to dude because his channel's bigger than mine, but you weren't doing that, bro. You weren't doing that, and you know that, homie. So let's talk about it, bro. Keep it original, homie. I don't bother nobody, bro. I stay in my lane, do my own thing, homie. But respect shit, bro. You ain't gotta do what I'm doing, homie.
Right, right. You
Just
know, and if you're gonna do it, man, at least be honest.
I ain't got to say no names because you already know what it is, and people be on here that watch your channel know what it is. So I'm just keeping it real.
Keep it real, man. You know, and that's what tonight's topic's about. It's all about, man. We'll start first with originality, bro. You know, and to me, originality is somebody who's creative, bro. You know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Somebody that could come out, you know, don't need no lane, don't need anybody, don't need. They could just think of, you know, topics off the head. You know, YouTube is kind of in that sense. You know, you have to be original in order
Right.
to compete, or in order to have a name on here. You know what I'm saying? You know, to expand your YouTube channel, man. You know, and we've been doing this for a couple years already, pops. Right? Already going on a couple years, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
A year and some change.
At least.
Yeah, a year at least, you know. And we saw a lot of changes, you know, coming, through our journey and this beautiful journey, should I say? But then again, you know, I see people across, man, and like I said, you know, it's just like I see people like you just mentioned, you know, or what they're doing. You know, they'll take the narrative. You know what I mean? They'll take
that shit though. Just run with it though. Like, homie, like, at least put some respect on it though. At least, like, you got to at least, you know, I mean, I do that. At least show respect. At least, homie, you can't just take somebody's shit and run with it and act like you just you've been doing that, or you doing it. And we don't come on here like we invented anything either. You know what I mean? Shit been going on, but it's the way you do it, homie, and people know what you do, how you do.
Right, because in this YouTube world, you know, you're able to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You could do anything on YouTube, man. You know, you could take somebody's title, you could take their algorithm, you could take their content, you could, you know, and run it your way, you know. But at some sense, you know what I mean, when you officially, or when you know it's not yours, you know what I'm saying, why would you perpetrate it? You know what I'm saying? Why would you come out and say, hey man, you know, let's do this or let's do that? It's just like, I remember, you know, a while back, you know what I mean, I was tapped in, you know, to this YouTube channel, and I was like, hey man, you know, I'm gonna start doing some content on this, you know, because just so one thing he said. But then again, I found out what this person, he was the original from saying that and all that. I was just like, okay, I ain't gonna step on no toes like that.
Right.
In some sense, that's kind of disrespectful. And in some sense, man, I could create my own. So I understand his narrative, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I dabbed off the way and started doing my own thing. When we created Let's Talk About It, you know, I went up and down like almost 2 years ago, making sure nobody else, you know, had the originality of it. You know, I checked all YouTube and everything. Now everybody and their mother, you know, just wants to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. It's a beautiful thing. It's quote, and it's saying it's just straight standard. You know what I'm saying?
It's straight to the point. It's straight
to the point. And that's stuff that I could respect, and that's stuff that, hey, okay, we got something going. And since we've been doing it, you know, it's been a beautiful thing, man. It's helped me to grow, you know, because when you're being real original, you know, things come your way. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to be, like you said, you be authentic, you know, you're genuine, you know, you're real.
Right.
You know, you're not being copied.
Right.
You know, you're just doing your own thing, man. And to me, bro, I mean, maybe you could let the people know this and that. I'm original, bro. I come out with content like nothing. I got stuff for storage and for days, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't mind people, you know, taking or piggybacking off of it, you know, because you could share it in your own narrative. But when you start taking the title and stuff like that, I mean, it's just like boxing. We're going to have to get in the ring.
Have to get out.
Because it's a little disrespectful, and you're just, you know, taking away. Like I said, YouTube goes many ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, YouTube world is a lot of drama. People don't care. You know, people are losing their creativity. And so they start piggybacking off other people, and people start noticing it. And the next thing you know, this YouTube channel is doing this, saying the same thing, doing the same thing. That's why I really don't like to do reactions.
Right.
Especially when it's people that I really don't know. If you notice my channel, I probably did 2 or 3 reactions, and then I'm respectful about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just trying to throw my creativity out on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be authentic and trying to tell you how I feel about the situation. But you know, on and on. You say it's not just one channel; it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's just like, and I get it because you know they all want to talk about it, right? I mean, that's basically what they're doing is just talk about it, and which is great in some sense. But make sure you give those originals who came out first. You know what I'm saying? You give them their props. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you somebody who's original, who's very authentic. You know what I'm saying? Created something real easy. Besides God, you know what I'm saying? We all like music, right? We'll get into some hip hop. We'll get into some rap. What do they call Easy E? The godfather of gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
Godfather.
The godfather of gangster rap, original gangster. You know, straight up. And then not only that, Easy topped everything he had to say behind the scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's original because you're ready to go all the way, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to fight for your last word. You know what I mean? It's your originality. And like, that's why people in business corporations, they have copyrights, they patent, they do a lot of stuff to make sure nobody does the copying. You know what I mean? Making sure nobody's duplicating, making sure nobody's just trying to steal the wheel, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be stealing the wheel, man, if you ain't willing to freaking,
You're
put
right.
the wheel back on, man, because that's just what it is. So when you're original and you create more stuff, man, you have a path, more things open. There's more options that are there. You get to clear the air. There's no BS on site, man. And I just want to clear the air with everybody, man. If you're gonna come out with let's talk about it, man, you know what I'm saying? Give your people the props, man. I ain't saying you have to give me or G-Lew the props, but show respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Create your own lane, man. Create your own, your own style of things. Come up with your own topics. Come up with, now it's YouTube. I ain't telling you what you have to do. I'm just saying, like, hey, man, show some respect. Because like I said, I was following a YouTube channel like a year ago, and I seen that, and without me even knowing it, he was, I came out with a certain thing that I was watching his channel. I was like, oh, this will be a good spill, right? And the next thing you know, I found out he was all up on it. I was like, oh, damn, okay, my bad. And I walked away about it because I'm not about stealing people's content, man. I have respect.
Hey, Big D, the homie Tweet Cadillac said, why are they blurring out your hat, Big D? Because he got a Bengals hat on. He ain't supposed to have that, nah. But it's just your background because it comes in and goes out.
Yeah, it's the way the StreamYard's made and all that,
But that's because it's a Bengals hat. But I ain't mad at that B though. But it's
I'm original, baby. I'm original, man. I was born and raised in LA, and I'm a Bengals fan.
That's right. Shout out to Icky Woods.
Woods, baby. Anthony Munoz, man. Chad Johnson. Manzadas. I mean, we could go and go, baby. But
the Cowboys hat.
Oh man, that is funny, man. But hey, shout out to the Cowboys, man. Love and Grace and DD. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not DD. DD's not only Nayla on what's Denise. Shout out to the Cowboy fans.
Rest in peace to her. She lost someone, I think, her niece or cousin, something she said. So prayers up to Denise's family.
Wow, sending our prayers out there. It's always hard to lose someone, man. Somebody long term or somebody short term, man. It's just that's the way life is, man. We're born to die, man. So blessings going your way to the Castillo family, and we're sending ours much love, man.
Yes, sir. Yes. Now back to this originality shit. Big D, you were touching on some good stuff, homie. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you said, it's a YouTube. It's a free, like it. This shit is turned into like the streets now. Where everybody got their sack or whatever. So everyone's doing their thing, right? And it's cool. So everyone's gonna do it. It's gonna cross. People are gonna talk about the same stuff and all that. But again, it's about doing what you do. You know what I mean? And being authentic with what you do, so you have your own lane. Everyone's talking and doing this and that, but they don't do it how you do it. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. You know what I mean? And like you said, if you are going to do something like that, at least pay respect, show homage, or just give it up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have some dude taking my shit in a low key hating on me too. And you know what I mean? Playing with these other dudes that's my number one haters too. And this shit just don't look funny, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't even watch your channel, but last night I just happened to creep by there and I'm like, whoa, okay. I didn't even know what you look like, homie. So good to see you, bro. And, respect, but homie, like, come on, bro. You was not doing that, homie. Keep that shit 100.
Right. And that's what it is, man. It just proves, bro, that, you know what I mean? You're like you said, you're being authentic and being trustworthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can have some kind of censorship when it comes to YouTube. I mean, we don't have to purposely take somebody's, content or what they say out of aspect. It's just like, hey, give me your shout outs, man. I look at you, the different varieties that you do. Other people play music, man.
Right, exactly. That's gonna say that wasn't invented by me or none of that.
No.
and people been doing and do it, but some are not. But this is just what I do specifically, consistently. You know what I mean? And
On a
been
certain
doing
day.
it. Yeah. So that's just that, and that's what I say. I don't bother no. I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't even, like you say, react, do none of that shit. I don't even really, you know me, Big D. I don't even really like to talk too much. I just do my thing, homie. You know what I mean? But. And that's why I say I'm in my own lane, homie. So I don't even fuck with. Excuse me, you know what I mean. So it's like, damn, homie, don't, you know, come on, bro. We not gonna do that, homie. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna speak on that because it's the real,
Right? Because
homie.
because if you're original, bro, you know, it teaches you to think independently, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to show me sometimes these people don't think independently. You know, they have
And
to
on
serve.
top of that, you hated on. And on top of that, I wouldn't be so mad if you were cool. This same dude switched up, hated on me, and did all this weird shit, and then you best friends or whatever, your number one cheerleaders are my other number one hater. So that shit is just weird, homie. So I'm just speaking on that. Keep the shit original. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I don't got no problems with no one. I don't fuck with no one, homie. Don't fuck with me though.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs or buts about it, man. You know, I think this whole time since I've been on your channel, bro, we kept it authentic, bro.
Yeah.
We have kept it original. You know, between us, there was just maybe some mishaps, and not because of personal stuff. It's just because other people, you know, trying to get involved, throw their narrative in, and this and like, nah, we do it like this over here. And if it's not enough for you, then yes, you could go somewhere else. And you know, the YouTube world is big.
Yeah, it's big, real big, real big.
The YouTube world is big, you know. So you don't have to come out here. You don't have to take nothing, steal nothing. You know, if you want to piggyback off of it, hey, at least give your props. Hey, you know, hey, I'm gonna piggyback off, you know, G-Lew or Big D or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I'll give them the respect and this and that. And you know, you go through the front door because they know where the originality came from. Because when you start doing it somewhere else, like, oh, I was the first one, let's talk about this, then you're lying.
Right.
Because what's the opposite of originality, dog? You're fake.
Right.
You know, you're a thief. You're stealing. You know what I mean? You're willing to go any ways, bro, to take what you got. And those are not the type of people that I want to mess with, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, I'll call you out on it. You know what I mean? Because I am on social media sometimes. I have a channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I am searching when what I see a lot of times, these guys are just right now in the situation. It's not looking good for, you know, a lot of channels and so forth. But that goes to show you their authenticity, right, has devoured. Has went down, you know what I'm saying? So people are emotionally, spiritually, whatever their sense is, people are their credibility becomes a question. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's a fact. Cause there's a lot going on right now out there, man, at YouTube, bro. Again, that's why I don't get into that, bro. You know what I mean? I you know what I mean? It's a lot of chitter chatter, babe, kid shit. You know what I mean? I don't get into that. You know what I mean? But it's like it's going on though. Much love, Cholo Trucker. Yeah, it's going on though, bro. But like again, this is just about originality and authenticity, man. Do what you do and stand on what you do. Do what you do. Be great at what you do, man. Don't you know what I mean? Take other people's
you can't grow on somebody else's platform, bro. You can't build your money on somebody else's riches, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just can't, man, because what's gonna happen is that there's controversy. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be some kind of, like, hey, you know what I mean? You're gonna cause a division, and then next thing you know that I was the original one, and this and that. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, I'm gonna go loud and hard on this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not like that, or it's not like this. Stay in your own lane, do what you gotta do, make up your own content, make up your own title, man. You have all the time in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you at, or what you're doing. At some time, you could make time for yourself and do what you need to do to make yourself acceptable or put your brand out or whatever.
Right. Know? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know how, like how do you, what's the word I'm looking for? How do you make someone be held accountable for this shit that they're doing? You know what I mean? How does one, because no one's gonna step up and say, hey, I'm doing you know what I mean, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, else they wouldn't be doing it, right? So how does one be held accountable for these you know what I mean, possible infractions placed upon them?
Well, I like to tell all those, I mean, obviously everybody has a YouTube channel, because if you have a YouTube name, you can make your own shorts and you can make your own lane, right? And straight up. So what I would tell people, man, hey, you know, There's some channels that are on here. Let's just say a lot of people come on here and they like what we do and this and that. Okay, you make your own OD list or you do whatever. You make a different name. You know what I mean? That's it. And play your own rolas. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be damned if you're gonna say you're the doo-wop and original of oldies rule forever or anything else. Because when it comes to oldies, we're gonna go to Art LeBeau and even back. You know, so who's really the godfather when it comes to music and old school music and something like that?
And that's the thing. Look, Big D, I'm glad you said that, because that's the thing. Even with me, like people, I'll get people, and it blows me away. I'm just like hella humbled, right? But they'll get on and be like in the comments, man, you the new Art LeBeau and all this. And you see the first thing I always say, like, nah, homie, I can't be that, but respect to the legend, homie. You know what I mean? I'm happy you think of me, but I always give it up. Like, nah, homie. But that's what I'm saying. Like, give it up.
Because you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? With Art LeBeau, he was very authentic, bro. He had a story behind him. Right, he had some hardship, like all of us when we're trying to do YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not easy sometimes, Dean, especially when you're alone. But you know what I mean? You persevere. You know, you keep going forward, man. You find your crowd. You know, you find those who will support you. You know, those who believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, that guy's original right there, man. And you end up taking that concept, right, and you continue somebody's legacy or you continue somebody else's authentic scene. You know what I mean? Being authentic and how you say that word?
Authenticity.
There you go. You know, you start taking that, and then next thing you know, like, oh man, I could relate to this person, man. Why? Because he's a good dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's playing some good music. And one thing about what happens, like we'll say, well, oldies rule forever. You know, something that Art LeBeau used to do too. But you give everybody an opportunity. Hey, throw what you want to play, and I'll play it. You give everybody an opportunity. You bring the crowd. You know what I mean? People end up, they trust you. They end up liking you. They end up, following you and so forth. So that's how, it's devotion, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's like, because speaking on that Tweed Cadillac right there, that's a guy right there. It's a big homie. And, he does his radio show. We both, like, I've had a radio show the past 10 years, and he's had one as well, a little bit longer. And he plays on Thursday nights oldies, but Tweed is an OG. You know what I mean? He knows all the bad oldies. So even we were doing my show, he was doing this show, and he's another one. I listened and loved his show, and I learned a lot from him. You know what I mean? But always give him his credit. Like and say he's like a mentor. If people heard me say that he's a mentor, or Tweed is just, he knows that. So I give him his props. And again, that's what we're saying, giving props to the people who deserve it, that do similar to things that you do, but he does his in his own way. Like Tweed's show is incredible, in his own way,
Right.
So, and we got Pomona Soul Sounds. He's another one that plays oldie, bro, but he does his own thing. Pomona Soul Sounds has his own thing. I love to watch his show. I always say when I do my show, I'm on his show. He has in his own, he plays oldies.
He's
just
authentic, like, bro. He's original.
He does it his own way. He's authentic with what he does. And I love his show. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro.
And he's not just on Sundays. Pomona still plays on Mondays, Tuesdays.
Any night you could catch Pomona, any night. And truth be told, the dude I was talking about was original at what he did. I loved his show for what he did. So I'm just saying, why are you doing this now? I love your show too for what you did. Keep it original, homie.
Right. Because now you see a lot of channels, they want to do Sunday night oldies now.
Yeah. And
you're not doing
that. You can't do that. But I'm just saying again, don't do it how I do it. And a lot of these dudes just don't be consistent. They here and there and there. This is what I do every Sunday, bro. Go check the fucking the stats, bro.
Right. And like I said, man, you do it for the people, bro.
Yeah.
When you're original, you're doing it for the people, bro.
Period. That's my point I made earlier. I'm not on here for me. I don't like to even get on here and talk. When I come on, I like to do it for the people, and we all enjoy each other, bro. When we get together, bro, it's about the people. It ain't about me, Big D.
Right. Well, I already know that, because when you're original, you bring people together. And that's what we've been doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You bring the crowds. I think, to be honest with you, I'll even throw this out there, man. We're the ones that set up the whole week, to tell you the truth. You Sunday, we Monday, everybody else runs off of it.
Right.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Friday. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Hard work never gets, put on like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just trying to steal it. Eh? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm just like, again, it's just a lot, bro. I advise everyone. That's what makes everyone original and good at what they do, even if you're in the same, even like now, like you say, everyone has a YouTube reaction really is popular now, right? Either reaction or the prison shit, right? but it's only a few that do it how they do it that even keeps you interested because you don't even want to hear this shit anymore, right? But some people do it in a way that you could tell they're original and really authentic and do it for the love. I don't know the love they're getting money, but you could just tell the difference with people that do it and how they do it. Who's just trying to do something, and who are the ones that are real about it. You feel me?
Right.
What up, Dusty?
Right. And that's why, you know what I mean? I like what I do, bro.
Dusty's original too. He's been doing this thing for years. I've been on Dusty's channel. Much love, Dusty.
That's cool, man. Shout out to Dusty. But that's why I like to, you know, where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I could be probably doing it. I'd probably be up there big time, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I would do reaction and talk about people and this and that, especially what's happening in LA right now, all over YouTube. But that's not my concept. That's not my background, bro. That's not who I am. I'm original, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do what I like to do. That's, you know, whether I get paid for it or not. You know what I mean? I do it for the first thing. Censorship is love and for the people. And you ain't gonna get this off of me, or you ain't gonna get a reaction because I'm original. If I'm gonna stay out of it, then I'm gonna stay out of it. Let all these other channels, you see them now, they're falling apart. People are leaving their channels. You know what I'm saying? Because they got no content, nothing to bring up. You know what I'm saying? So their originality fades. It goes. And along when the originality fades and goes, guess what? The people go too, or sometimes the channel just burns out.
That part. And you see that a lot. That's what I'm trying to say too. Some people just come and go. You know what I mean? But you know the ones who are really here for it, and like you said, do it for the love, because it ain't about the money. You know what I mean? We know that. You know, of course we want our channel, but like you said, we're gonna keep it authentic and original. We're not gonna do, like you said, the other shit. We could easily do that to you know what I mean? That's easy to do. You know what I mean? But what are you standing on? You know what I mean? We're supposed to be men standing on business. You know what I mean? Men of God. So at the end of the day, we got to come back, you know what I mean, to answer to that.
Right. And I don't have to answer to anybody, man. Just like everybody else. They say
answer to our morals and God, what we say we stand on.
Yeah, besides that. But when it comes out there, like people say, man, when we're together, we're out there having fun. We don't have to hide. We don't have to do this. We show our faces, man, you know? It's not out of egotistics. It's not about numbers. It's just who we are or who I am. And I know you enough, Pops, to say it's who you are. We have fun. You know what I'm saying? We bring people together and we have a blast, man, you know? And sometimes, you know, people will take that narrative, man, and they'll try to take from you like, oh, let's talk about it over here. Or let's talk about that. Or let's talk about like, hold on. Let's talk about you taking, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why don't you just put it, let's talk? You know what I mean? Let's talk. You know, it's simple. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to help you guys out, man. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? And throw your other narrative out there. Right. But, and you know,
truth be told, Big D don't think he been talking about this for a minute. He be on me about it. Like, these dudes, man, he been saying this for a minute. I'd be like, chill, Big D. It's just like, but he like, nah. And I see it, though, when he tells me more and more, though. You know what I mean? More and more I see people that already have. See, that's my thing, too. I wouldn't mind if it's people that just on the come up, little people doing their thing, right? But when you see the people that are big channels are bigger than or like, you know, that they know what's up, you know what I mean? And they're doing it when they already have their own thing going, when they don't even have to do it. That's a problem. It's like, you don't even have to do this. You already have your own whole channel big. You have your own thing. You don't even, I understand. That's what I understand.
Up. You have a bigger platform than I do. You know what I mean? And you want to go out and do that? Like, really?
Right. That's the part where it gets tricky. And I understand that. I understand you, Big D, when I thought about it that way. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, because these people don't even got to do that, you know?
Yeah, because they have that bigger platform.
But I've always been told that even in business, when these big business people do their business and other CEOs and different stuff, the bigger ones can always easily come take from the smaller dude, and there's nothing you could do about it, because you may just say an idea or put it out there, try to do it. They have more resources and more reach. They can come take your thing and put it out there.
Monopoly it, bro.
And then it's theirs because they already have the bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they try to monopoly it, you know what I mean? The bigger guy, I'm gonna take it, you know what I mean? But let me tell you, when it comes to creativity and authentic, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna take nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make sure that I have a say so. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna say something about it. I'm not gonna do anything about it unless, like, hey, you know, the conversation's always the best, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Conversation's always the best, man. If you can't be manning up to me and say, hey, bro, I like how your titles is, you know what I mean? You don't mind if I run off a bit or this? Hey, like, run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's respect right there. But when you start doing it out of you know what I mean, doing it behind your back, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel a little disrespected, man, because I put into this and I really freaking like what I do. You know what I mean? I like the people who I hang with. I like the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? That comes from this channel. You know what I'm saying? So we created something, and we're gonna keep running it, man.
Right. They already got the clout. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying again, man. Just like, man, and like Big D said, homie, or at least stand on it. Like, I don't like when somebody throws rocks and hides their hands. Stand on what the fuck you doing, homie. If you doing this and that's what it is, stand on it and say, yeah, I did that. But don't break it down and say, no, it wasn't that, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. Keep that
shout out to Chingaderas. He's on right here, man. Big shout out to Chingaderas.
Solid, homie. That's all I ask. Or like you said, pay respect or just cut it out. Period, man. We don't bother nobody, man. I don't bother nobody.
I'm almost at 1,000. I don't bother anybody, bro. The last time I was on, I was like, people are telling me, how come you don't do this? Are you gonna do a reaction on this? Are you gonna do? Nah, that's not who I am, bro. I have class. I have respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm original, man. You guys could go talk all your. That just goes to show me what type of person you really are, and I really have nothing. There's enough people already saying. There's enough people already talking about. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to do that for? You know what I'm saying? Imagine just with the title. You know, let's talk about it. I'm going to talk about so and so. Let's talk about. Ooh, it just sounds so delicious when you say that, man. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds so delicious.
Hey, also, too, we're going to open up. I just thought about it, Big D. We're going to open up the phone lines, too, man, because this is shit we can talk about tonight. I know you got haters.
Throw it up.
So we're going to open the phone lines, too. If you want to call in, you can call in and speak on it.
And right now is your chance, man. Let's talk about it. Let's
hater, you listening out there, you listening to me, homie, you can call in, too.
Yeah. If you're original and you have some kind of authenticity in you, then come on, let's talk about it.
I just want to talk about it, man. Like, I just want to talk about it. That's all. I don't even do it.
You know what, Pops? I know you as a young man, that you have a lot of respect, bro. You know, you have shown me and my family a lot of respect. And like I say, man, I always said I will always have your back. We're family, bro, you know. And I know we create something, like I said, man. That's right. You know, because originality creates something, man. And we have created a lot, bro. And there's a whole bright future in front of us. And these are just hiccups, bro.
Hey, you know what? Because you know what, too? I was going to say earlier, the phone line's open, but because we could easily do all the bullshit and blow up. We're not doing that. But I'm going to tell you what. We just been on the low because we got big plans, bro. Because when it happens, Big D, when I make that move, we got big plans. We're going to be doing some big stuff. We got a caller. Let me see. We got a caller.
Say hello.
Hold on.
The original party line. Remember, people talk about the party line, but remember the party line used to say hello.
Hello, caller.
Yo.
What's up,
man?
Okay. Sound like Tweed Cadillac.
Of course,
Tweed Cadillac, what up?
We can talk about it. Man, I got a big old mouth, and I'll talk about it all night.
Let's talk about it, Tweed.
I'll make them leave the building.
Because you've been going through this shit. You've been going through this, Tweed, right? Tell us about it.
They will steal your catchphrases. I've had competitors that listen to my radio show just to find out the information on the guest. You know, when you give a guest a platform and you tell everybody, hey, man, give them out your handle.
Right.
They'll listen to my show just to get that artist on their show. And then maybe a week or two will pass by, and now they have the same guest that I had.
Wow.
You know, never hit the like button. They'll never hit the follow button. They'll never hit the subscribe button. But what they will do is steal all your catchphrases, steal your playlist, and steal your guests.
Wow.
Steal all your guests. Man, it's been happening for 11 years. And the only thing that we do is just keep knocking them upside the head because they can't be us because, like D said, they ain't original.
Right.
We always going to be a step above because we really know the music.
Right.
That's the key right there.
Right.
You can't steal Kevin Durant's secrets because he knows the game.
Right.
You might can watch him and study him, but he will always have one up on you because he knows the game.
Right.
He does what he does, and that's really basically the way it is. You might want to be Michael Jordan, but you can't walk in his shoes.
Right.
That's right.
That's right. They can be us, man. They can try all day.
That's a fact.
They can try all day. That's kind of where it is. Yeah.
So in your experience, what advice or what would you tell the people how you narrated it, or what did you do to overcome that situation?
I used to get mad as hell. I would tell G-Lew. Maybe once I figured out, man, to get down was, I would be hot. Like, man, they stealing my catchphrases. Why are they even doing that? So I started using it against them. I would hashtag, keep my catchphrases out your mouth. You know, that was my subliminal way, direct way of saying, I got my eye on you. I know you stealing my little punchline. I follow you on that one, you know.
Right.
That's what I always say. Another catch line. Tell a hater to tell a player. Because the haters know who they are. They might can hide, but they know who they are.
Right.
They not know who they are. So I just hit them back, man, with their own medicine. Because you can't stop nothing. All you can do is be on the outside looking in, getting mad. Getting madder because we're going to keep doing it. Man, if G-Lew ain't quit, I ain't quit. How the fuck they going to stop it?
That part.
All they doing is giving us more ammunition, more determination.
That's it.
More motivation to keep on marching down the field until we score, man. That is the purpose.
Yeah.
That's always been the purpose.
Yeah.
And can't nobody divert you or knock you off your square, as they say nowadays. You know,
they'll try to. They will try to, though.
What's up,
man? They've been trying forever. And Big D, you said something that kind of triggered me too. Back in the day, record companies would get all these boxes of demo tapes from other artists, and they would tell the artists that they had signed, "Study this. This is the sound that we're looking for." They would steal bits and pieces. They might steal your hook and rearrange it, or they might steal the samples and rearrange it. And now they go give it to somebody like Candyman or somebody, and you just go off.
Hey,
Tweet, get a record deal.
Tweet. Hold on a second, because I hate to do that. I don't like putting you on the spot, but a lot of people on this platform may not even know even what he's talking about, his background, because Tweet is a G in this shit. Big D. About Eazy-E and all these people. This is who we came up with and was on Ruthless Records. So Tweed, please give us a little bit of background so the people are familiar that you know what you are talking about when they hear you.
Oh man, well shit, that was been so long ago. Back in the 90s, I was the man. I hate to say it, but I was the man, not bragging, just telling the truth. I was the first rapper with a mink coat on in 1992. I was the first player rapper out of South Central LA to get a major record deal. Got a gold record, few movie soundtracks.
Started DJ Quick's career.
Well, pretty much I discovered DJ Quick, and he produced our first album. And six or seven solo albums thereafter. Got my own website, tweetcali.com. Been independent for fucking 25 years. Wow. And got in the radio. So, man, just go to tweetcali.com and you'll see who the hell I am. Been there, done that. Can't tell me a goddamn thing about rap. That's another one of my catchphrases. That's one of my trademark catchphrases.
Yep.
For real though.
Yep.
But man, all of that don't mean nothing because where we at is where we at. You know, Claire Ham used to always say, used to be is like never was. You could be black. Yeah, man, I used to have a Rolls Royce back in 82, but this is 2024. So it don't mean a goddamn thing. That's why I kind of hate talking about my past.
I know, Tweet. I don't even like to put you out there, but we have a different audience here, and a lot of people may not know. You know, when they see Tweet Cadillac, they don't know. Like I tell people, I've been doing a radio show for 10 years, and Tweet is my partner in that he has his own show. But, you know, some people just may not know. So I just wanted to make them aware, Tweet. That's all. And give you your flowers, brother, because you deserve it, bro.
I got that part, but a lot of folks don't even care. That'll make them hate you more. I used to hate that back in the day. It's like when you walk in the room, just somebody they'll introduce you. Hey, man, this is Tweet Cadillac.
He said, "Is that Tweety Bird Loke?" No, that's Tweet Cadillac from Penthouse Players Quick. But shout out to Tweety Bird Loke. Rest in peace to him too.
Rest in peace, man. Yeah. Rest in peace. But they would always say, "This is Tweet Cadillac from Penthouse Players," and I used to hate that. It's like, Why put the spotlight on me when I'm just here chilling? You know, I'm an average ass cat that just happened to rap. I used to hate shit, and it would be done all the time, and it bothered me. It bothered me because now people looking at me different. I could be at a party, and now it gets around the room that Tweet Cadillac, spin-out players is here. Then everybody I meet thereafter is kind of fake and flimsy, and I hate that shit.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Not knowing where the originality came from, you know? Wow. I mean, that's a lesson for me to learn, you know what I mean?
They're going to steal from you, and there's kind of really nothing you really can really do about it. You can call them out on it, and maybe it'll embarrass them enough so they won't do it again. But then it's going to be a whole list of new booties that's going to come and do the same thing.
Right.
So you'll be fighting a never-ending battle.
Right.
I just say, stick with your purpose. We're going to get better in every show that we do because we thrive to be better.
Right.
You know, this ain't no game to us, man. This ain't no, man, we ain't taking this shit lightly. You know, man, we serious about this.
Facts.
Right.
As long as you're serious about it, all
Right.
accolades and all the praise and the money will come. That's really how I feel.
Facts. Facts. Thank you, Tweet. Thank you for that game. All of that, like they say, that clutch shot. Thank you for that, Tweet. We appreciate you, big homie.
Right, right. And that's always good to look at people who are originally been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? If he's brought up the game, he knows the game, that's just motivation for me to say, hey, we're doing something right, man. You know, let's just keep moving forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to stop doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm the original, you know what I mean? When it comes to certain stuff, man, you know, and you have the audacity to come out and look at me in my face and tell me, hey, you know, let's talk about it. I'm like, nah, dog, let's talk about it. Dog. You're right. You know?
Shout out to Pomona. He said he still got his original Penthouse Players cassette. Tweet.
Wow. Man, I don't even have one. And I bet you it's probably worth some money because somebody has the wax on, I think it was eBay, and it was like $430, something like that. I started to buy it just to have it myself. I don't have the original cassette. Man, I got burglarized some years ago, and all my memorabilia, all the magazine covers I was on, man, a lot of my paraphernalia and memorabilia that I had got stolen. So, man, for you to have that cassette, man, send it to me. I'll autograph it, send it back to you. Get you some money for it, sir. Get you some money for it.
Hey, the homie
it's worth the money.
JoJo said, Tweed, what happened to Player Ham? Player Ham's still around. I'll let Tweed answer.
Yeah. He's still around. Just go on Facebook. Everybody can be found. Everybody in Mama's on Facebook and Instagram. Everybody can be found.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. Thank you, Tweed. Thank you for that, man.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Tweed Cadillac, catch him on Blog Talk Radio every Thursday night, the After 6 Cruise Mix, and tweedcadillac.com. All his links are in the chat. Thank you, DD. Thank you, Tweed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Tweed Cadillac, y'all, the legend right there, man. We still have the phone lines open. Anybody else wants to call in, that's the number right there. Shout out to Jim Magana, Convicted Hearts in the chat. Make sure you check out our show tomorrow night, The Round Table, at 6:30 p.m., I believe. Check out last week's episode. They had the homie Big D. He was on there. It got turned up. They got, they went in there to political shit, and, I stay out of that, but it got turned up over there. So go back and
let's talk about it.
Yeah, and check out The Round Table.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's always good to have mentors and people who see, because when you have originality, you could talk about it, bro, because you experienced, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of it. Just like, hey, now I'm not trying to say like he mentioned, man, people are going to come out, say it, but throw some kind of respect behind it. We ain't disrespecting anybody at any level, at any time, man. But guess what? We don't want nobody to take I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to take what we have going out of content, and like Pop said earlier, then you got a bigger platform and you want to use that against us.
Right.
It's originated from over here, then you're causing problems. You know what I'm saying? You're just letting me know, how much creativity you have, behind you. And then when you start doing stuff like that, that means it's not a lot, man. It's like stealing. It's YouTube stealing, and right now in this sense, you could do that.
Right. we got another caller. Let me see. We got a caller. Let me see.
To send a voicemail, press.
Let me see. Caller, hello. I don't know. Damn. I hope I didn't hang up on you, caller. If you're out there, call right back. This thing is kind of tricky sometimes. I'm trying to get it, but if I missed, I don't know what happened. They hung up or I hung you up. If call right back if you can, call. Yeah. Shout out to Jim Magana, appreciate it. Yeah, yep. Shout out to Jim Magana, man. Convicted hearts.
That's right. I had a great time over there last week, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, talk briefly. Well, I don't know, because that shit'll go left again. But talk about the show was pretty, it got pretty, it was pretty good though. You know what I mean? It's always when you bring that up, it's gonna go.
Like I said, man, I had a great time last week with Jen Magana and everybody that was out there, man. Shout out to Denise Castillo and I believe the gentleman Fred, Mr. Fred.
Fred's the trip.
Yeah, he has a lot to talk about, man. So
he talks about it.
That's the conversation. That's real, genuine. Let's talk about it, man. When you come as a community, when you come in a channel, and you're just generally just talking amongst each other, thoughts, feelings, current events or whatever. That's what makes it. But had a great time, man. We had a great show. I thought it was too fast. It went fast for me. It was weird. It's like every time when I do my own channel or when I do my videos, it seems like it's forever.
Right.
When I'm on here or anybody else, it seems like, man, hey, what happened to time?
No, because that's what it is. I was talking to someone asked me, I think E-Visions asked me, like, when you collaborate with people, it's different because it's a lot going on, brings out more of you. Everyone's interacting. When you're by yourself and doing it, it's different. So, it feels longer because it's like, you know what I mean? But that's all it is.
Yeah, because everybody was there. There was more opinions, more people who are communicating or in that panel, so it makes it a little bit more like, man, hey, like, where did time go?
Right. But that was a dope show though, man. I enjoyed it, and I want to shout out to the Chicano too. He was in here earlier, man. The homie Mikey and his wife, because his wife too, she goes on the round table where it goes up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they really have their views and real feel powerful, kind of like you, Big D. So shout out to Chicano too, though, because he shows me love. Let me go to the phone lines here. We got a caller. Caller.
Yeah.
Hold up.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Okay, here we go. Caller, hello.
What's up with the G-Lew? Salute.
Big Dev. That's the homie Big Dev.
There you go.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Big D?
Hey, Big Dev. Good to hear from you, brother.
How you doing, homie?
Yeah, likewise, huh? Oh, man, staying out the way.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Tapping in, man. So my love and respect and shit,
Yeah, I appreciate you, Big Dev. I ain't seen you in a minute, but I always know you in and out when you can. You know what I mean? You tap in. So I appreciate you, homie. Real talk.
Yeah. I changed my work schedule, so I'll be having too much time on the weekends and stuff, and during the weekday I'll be
right.
So if I hit it, I'll be bust down and eat and just have enough time to catch a little bit of TV, and I'll be out.
You said you almost about to retire, huh?
Yeah, I got 8 more years, so that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap. That's small change for you. Yeah, I mean, that's like doing, you know what I mean, finishing off your sentence, homie. But you're gonna be able to sit back and have your whole life because you're a young man still, Dev.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that. It'll be 31 years. I'm gonna put in.
Yeah. And see, that's what I like.
Retire and then start my own business, man.
See, and again, I'm glad Big Dev is on here because I didn't mean to even go into that, but Big Dev is another example because the homie, he like us, come from the streets, gang bang, did his thing and made a transition to where, he works now with his company, the railroad, I believe. Big Dev, good job. And he's about to retire, bro, and living a great life, family. So that means, that's an example of that we can make it out of these circumstances, homie, and it ain't no excuses. You can make it happen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. As long as you got to change your mind, change your way of life, change your environment, but you got to keep it original. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what,
and don't look down on people.
But the Big Dev, I'm glad you said that, keep it original, because you transition and live a whole different life, but you still give it up for your homies. You still can go back and, you know what I mean, and network and kick it with the homies, and you show them a lot of love, but you still are doing your thing, transition, right? Talk about that, because some people act like they can't do that.
Well,
when you grew up in your neighborhood, I was raised with my homies. Those were the first friends that I had, during my adolescent years. So
Right.
that friendship, it's a bond. Some of them dudes is the first, time I ever smoked a joint with or lost my virginity, you know what I'm saying, with them homies. And, you know what I'm saying? And my first time experiencing all kinds of things in my life. So when you build that and then you start gang banging, that's a whole different bond. You fighting back to back, you losing homies, or I lost a lot of my friends. So,
right.
My love for my hood and my homies will always be there. You know what I'm saying? I'll never change that, you know what I mean? Because I'm still a representative member of the hood, but I just don't gangbang. I don't live that lifestyle no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't knock none of my little homies for doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a teacher. I'm a teacher and show you that it's another way to live. And just, but if you live in that life, then, hey, do it right, and be solid. But there's a lot more to the streets than just picking up a gun and using it on somebody or going against your people and doing all that. But
that's what I like about originality, bro, because you could experience something and then make changes. And not only that, when you're original, you get to talk to people and share your experiences, because you've been there and you've done that. And that's what your originality to me is right there, just like you mentioned it.
Yeah, because just like when I was a kid, 15, 14, 13 years old, and my big homies was coming and living a different life, I couldn't understand them back then because I always thought that, gangbanging is all you do. That's all you know. Once you win, you win. But now that I'll be 50 in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I see now what they were saying back when I was a kid. Like, right. They did there, but, and now I can look back and like, man, I respected them just like my little homies respect me. They already know. You can't call me and have me jump in my car and grab a gun and go do nothing. If you're going to call me, it's going to always be on some positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to lead nobody astray. I'm not trying to tell you to go commit no crime. I ain't finna pump you up to go do something that I'm not going to do, because I'm not finna go do nothing like that. You know what I mean? I didn't employ some of my homies. I done got my sons out of the street. I employed them. They work with me. You know what I mean? But I understand that you can't save everybody.
Yeah, you can't. That's a fact.
Everybody can't go.
That's a fact.
But you started with your loved ones. That's the most important.
But the important thing he said, that's the best thing he can do now, be in the position he in, help others. Like if they want help, he can bring them in, hopefully potentially get a job there. You know what I mean? And that's a whole career. Yeah. So that's where you can help the most. But let me ask you this, Deb, do you think, because you spoke on something, I want to ask Big D this too. Do you think still, because we still, like you just said, we know now the things that the elders told us before, you know what I mean? Like, oh, now we see that now, like, yeah, you don't need to be doing this, and we tell the youngsters. But do you ever think that message will ever get through, or it just comes with age and time? Because youngsters are going to be youngsters. We could preach all day and mentor and don't do this, do that. Like you said, you can save some, but it's still going to be a lot of knuckleheads that just got to go through what they go through. Do you think that's just something that has to happen, or you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? We preach a lot and say we need to say this to the youngsters, but they don't listen. You know what I mean? Just like you didn't listen.
Yeah, but us as dudes that have been there on the streets, we the teachers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we know what they're going through. Like when I see certain homies, I know which ones you can save. I know which ones that's out here playing.
Right.
I know which ones that's out here that's really, really serious about that lifestyle. The ones that's out there playing, you can save them, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's got that in their heart and, they really don't care, you can see it in their eyes. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna waste my time and not try to show them, but they ain't gonna change until they feel they're ready to change. You're gonna have to go sit down and do some time.
Right.
You might have to go have your life on the line fighting some murder cases or lose a loved one. You know what I mean? That's what changed my life around.
Right.
My friends, the homies, my best friend was killed in front of me. It's like, man, like, it's either I got to stop or this is where I'm going to be.
Right.
You know, and everybody love you when you're here, you know, but when you go, a lot of homies, you can put you on their shirt and then next week, it's another day.
It's another day. You're right. Wow. Especially nowadays, because it's getting too common. You know what I mean? Death is just like, you know what I mean? That's just the reality of it, you know?
Wow. And to piggyback off of Dev, it's crazy how he was talking about, you know, the gangs back in the days. You know, things have totally changed 25 to 30 years ago. I totally understand that, because for me, growing up in the neighborhood, I had originals. I had OGs that were very authentic, went through the system, came back out. And some of them were willing to teach us the do's and the don'ts. And some of them were just hypes and they didn't want to mess, or they just wanted to be left alone. So at some sense, you had to learn your originality by yourself, man. You know what I mean? Y'all take from him, I'll take from him, and you create your own person and you're on your own lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people coming over, hey, take your creativity, originality, man, but make your own name out of it. Hey, don't take mine, bro. You know,
because everyone got something from someone, right? But like you said, it's about making it your own though, and still being original at what you do. Because everyone, that's why God made us all. We're all different. You can't be something else. That's why He made you.
Yeah, different fingerprints. You know what I mean? Nobody has the same fingerprints. Different genetics, different chromosomes, all that stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even twins are different.
Even twins are different, eh?
And you got a lot of these young dudes, they don't even grow up in the neighborhood that they claim it.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when we was recruiting back then, you know, talking about the 86, back in the late 80s, you can't be from our neighborhood if you didn't live around here.
Right.
Yeah.
And like,
there always has to be some kind of authenticity to it. Right.
We wasn't accepting no dudes that lived in Hardtown, catching the bus to Linwood, talking about something, I want to be from over here.
Right.
We just gonna kick in you. You know, we might beat you up. I mean, send you on your way. But you know, but you got these dudes now is they just recruiting anybody, and then that's how they keep the stuff going on, because they don't care about the community.
Right.
Hey, Dev, you know what? Hey, Dev, and I see that in social media right now on YouTube. You know, they'll have a co-host over here, a co-host over there, and right away they're somewhere else. They have a co-host like somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Like, what happened to the freaking authenticity, man? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the word we're saying. What happened to the originality? Like, what went wrong? You know what I'm saying? Was it money? Was it fame? Or what was it?
Yeah. The drugs, man. These dudes doing these drugs, popping pills, and they ain't got
money.
You know what I'm saying? We have respect for our elders. Like, I stood on the block. I sold dope. I toted guns. I protected the hood when motherfuckers tried to come through there and shoot. But when the neighbor walked outside, we got out the way.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? We put our guns out. You know what I mean? We put the drugs up, and we, you know what I mean? But they knew what we were out there doing. Now it's, you know, you got people that just don't even care. They sitting on your car, standing in front of your house. They don't care, you know?
Cuss your mom out.
They don't even live there.
They'll cuss your mom out. It's like, yo, you can't, it's like, no respect.
Right. There it is. Respect, man. You know, there's no originality behind it, but a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Much love,
because right now I'm trying to get my little homies and the homies together so that we can go and try to squash this beef that's been going on for almost 40 years. And we trying to sit down and bring dudes together to cease fire. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can just go on and live my life and be cool, and I never got to go back over there ever again. But I care about these young dudes because a lot of these dudes, me and they daddies ran the streets together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't see myself just saying, you know what, I'm going to take my bag and put it on my shoulder and walk off and never come back. You know what I mean? I got to reach back and get at that teaching and that understanding to these kids out here. If I can save one, I did my job.
That part.
Oh, yeah, because originality comes to it, and since you've been through the process and the good graces of God, now, Dev, you get to go back and originally give back, and you have that education, you have that skills because you developed it because you went through the whole system and the process. You're an OG, you know what I mean? So OG is supposed to go back to the neighborhood and teach these youngsters, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Even a lot of people talk about black and brown, like, oh, you know, you can't. There ain't no black and brown. It's like, who are you talking to? Who are you listening to?
Right.
This YouTube world or this yard or whatever they call it, this fantasy land and all that. It's just like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but over here, black and brown exists. You know what I mean? It's original. You know, it's authentic when it's here. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you being a representative, a protege like me, Ops, we're originals. You know what I'm saying? I could say I'm original. I'm a veterano. I'm a gangster, was a gangster, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I go back to give back to my community. That's what this whole stuff that we do on here. We don't come out here talk about people, put people down. I mean, we could get the clout. I know G-Lew could get. I know you get the numbers, bro.
Right.
You know, we get the numbers, bro. We talk about everybody. It's not about that. It's about making that original change.
Yep. Keeping it original. You know what I mean? Like you've seen it, Big Dev. Like you've been on the scene. You see even people like the homie Kev been doing this thing. You've been on his channel. I love how Kev keeps it original. He does him. He's never jumped out there and done all the shit he probably could do, and you know he's cool with that. But he keeps that original, and that's what I'm saying again. Just originality of what you do, like with this YouTube stuff. You see it, Big Dev, because you've been around now, been seeing this stuff over the years. You've been on a lot of different channels and platforms, but you see now it's kind of all out, like. You know, like, you know what I mean? I know you see this.
Yeah, they do whatever for it. Yeah, oh, man.
They'll do whatever for it.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I ain't gonna be out here on no social media or in life, real life, in person.
Right.
Out here, I'm gonna be in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my own thing, like I do it.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like. You got people that be, oh man, what about this person? Let's go do that. Let's do that. What about this person? Oh, I don't fuck with. Well, I'm a grown man. I do what I want to do and how I want to do it.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Either you can respect it or test it. Like
that part. And Big Dev always been solid. You know, since I met him, and same, you know, way. And like I said, even now, you know, tapping in with me and all that. Big Dev just always been solid. Big D knows that because back then, Big D was tapped in with Big Dev.
Yeah, I met him at the reunion a couple of times. You know what I mean? We're out there. I know who Big Dev is.
Big Dev is solid, man, and you know, he just always been the same dude. You know what I mean? Solid. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, Dev.
Oh yeah, likewise, bro. You know I do it, man. Just trying to show my love and respect to all platforms. You know, black, brown, whatever. If something is positive, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? And ain't never been no follower or like try to follow the crowd. Or, hey man, I'm finna go over here. All right, go ahead, handle that, or do what you gonna do. I mean, I'm old enough, and I've been around a couple of blocks to understand what life is all about and how to live. And like I say, keep it original.
That part. That's Big Dev, y'all. Hey, you can follow Big Dev on he's on social media a little bit. He has an IG page and you know, he's tapped in. Big Dev is a lot of history. He's been on my show a couple times, did a couple interviews, told his story and all that. So back it out if you missed it, it's in the archive. But follow Big Dev. Tell them where they can follow you at, Dev.
Big Dev 42 on IG.
There it is.
It is. Man.
Thank you for tapping in, bro.
Yeah. All right, for sure, bro. Salute to everybody, man. I hope everybody have a good day, man. And go 49ers, man.
Shout out to the Niners. Much love. Hey, what the Niners looking like this year? I ain't been tapped in.
All right, we have one preseason game. Right now, got some politics going on with some contracts, and they signing a couple people.
That's where they're at right now. The Niners,
like, you know.
Yeah,
ain't no loyalty right now with money. You know what I'm saying? These dudes.
That's what fucked the game up.
Greed, bro.
That's what messed my language messed the sports up too, man. It's hard to even, you know, stay down with your team because they got new players every year. It's just weird, man.
Caps going on.
Sure.
Yeah, man. You can't even get a jersey. I bought a Razor jersey for a dude. The next year he wasn't on the team no more. I'm like, damn, I can't even wear the jersey no more.
Woo! Shout out to those Raiders, baby.
I want to get throwback jerseys, man.
There you go.
Good season, man.
It's gonna be a good season. It's a good season this year, though. We was talking about that, Deb. It's a lot. Shit, teams is loaded up. It's gonna be a good year.
You could get with this, or you can get with that. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, much love, Deb. Thanks again, bro.
For sure, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, that's the homie. Big
Deb. Blessings, homie.
Hey, we really had a good night tonight. We came in talking about some things, but this is really good, man. I got some good interaction. Thank you for everyone who's been calling in. The phone lines are still open. You can call in and talk about it. Did someone, you know what I mean? Did someone disrespect you, like in a way where you feel they, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But just call in and let us know how you feel. Let's talk about it tonight. And just talk about some good shit too. We ain't got to talk about no negativity. If you got something good to talk about that. You know?
Right? Be original about it, man.
Original about it.
You know, be original. You want to talk about earthquakes? Shout out. You want to talk about those Bengals?
Hey.
Call me up, man. You know,
talk about that earthquake. Well, I guess it wasn't that bad. Let's talk about it. But it was an earthquake today. You know what I mean? And how do we know when the big one is coming, Big D? Or is that ever? I mean, this is normal though. It's not normal. I'm not going to say that, but you know, we've been earthquakes since you were a kid. You know, at school, I used to. It's sad to say. Look, when you grow up like that, it's messed up. We used to like be happy if an earthquake came because you know you would get out of class, you could go out right for like 30 minutes to an hour. But
yeah, man, it's you know, and as you get older, man, you start realizing that you know God is in control, man.
Okay, we got a caller. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
To accept, press 1. To send 1.
Okay. Caller, hello.
This is an anonymous caller.
Okay. Hello, anonymous caller. The voice sounds familiar. Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to call in to say that you guys are doing a really good job. I'm just happy that you guys are growing. You guys are staying positive. You guys are keeping your integrity. And just wanted to call just to be a cheerleader.
Wow.
That's all I want to say. I love you guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being respectful. And this is a place where it's safe to say what we want with respect.
That part. She
so
said it.
That's it.
Thank you, anonymous caller. We love you too. Thank you.
Anonymous caller, you're not too far from me.
I hear it.
Bye.
Much love. Thank you. That was dope, man. See, that's love right there. Pearl said, truth be told, people who are crap talkers are just haters. G-Lew, you are doing it big, and people are envious of the love and support you get. Pray for your haters, mijo. Wow. You know what I mean? That's all I do. And I don't even, like you said, man, we deal with this stuff and I could take so much, but it was just like, man, I seen some stuff. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? And dude, you know, is low-key hater. So you hate me, you love me, I don't know. You know what I mean? But just I don't hate.
You know, Pop, some things have to be addressed, bro.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Some things have to be addressed, man. And like I said, I haven't, like, you know, like I said, I shot you a couple things and then it started being noticeable.
Yeah.
And then when things are noticeable, then you got to take action.
That part.
You know, we could pray for them all we want, and I do, trust me, man. But sometimes that's what everybody's YouTube channel is going through. They're going through a transition, a change.
Yeah.
They're you know what I mean? They're confronting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're removing. You know what I'm saying? They're taking out the old and in with the new. And sometimes, you know what I mean, you got to clean house, man. You know, or you got to let people know it's like, hey, you know, I got my eye on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to cause problems or to hate or, you know what I mean, to shade on anybody, man. You know, because people are going to be people, like Big Des says, man. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to keep doing, and like the other brother said, man, just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And that's all we could keep doing, man. We make sure that all y'all are, you know, have an opportunity to come down, you know, share our experience, grow with us. I think we have, because we have, in my mind, you know, we have built a platform, man. You know, we really have, and people are jealous of that, bro. People they want to take away from that, you know. So they'll take your name, they'll try to take your content. You know what I mean? And where's your originality at, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere to be found. And then when you wonder why people leave, or they're quick to run out on you, don't worry, because you still got an open door over here. Don't trip.
Right. Facts. Shout out to Big Dev. What do you think about the like, not even to get on that, but it's been, like you said, on the YouTube shit, it's been crazy. People crashing out, people going to different teams and all type of weird shit. What do you think about what's going on to you? Everyone is like, it ain't nothing new because it's always, but just recently it was some shit was turned up. I'm sure you've seen, you know what I mean, last couple of days.
But it's not only one channel or two. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 of them. There's certain people that are being called out. You know what I'm saying? The originality, their personality is being questioned. And that's what authenticity and originality brings. You know what I'm saying? If you were original and very authentic, you wouldn't be confronted. You know what I mean? They will know who you are. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be no backlash or taking this or taking that because they already know, hey, dog, those guys over there, they're about that business. Why? Because they do this, they do that. They don't just talk about it, you know, they be about it. I mean, how many events have we had, man? How many people have we even invited? How many people have shared our experiences and we build a community? And I think that's what Deb was trying to say, man. We're building a community, trying to help out those from diversity, change their narrative, their negative narrative into a positive and be original about it. When like I said earlier, where I was looking for older homies, I wasn't looking for my dad no more. I was looking for older homies to guide me, to give me that klesha, you know what I mean? School me, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of it came willingly, and a lot of I took what I needed to take, and the rest I threw out. Right. So all these guys, you know what I mean? How can you have a podcast when you have like 10 dudes and now you're only down to 2? Because you know what that means? It's like they said earlier, not all those guys were there for you, bro. Right. They were there for you. They really weren't. So now you're starting to see that. And then you got other people, right, that want to hit you where it hurts. You know what I'm saying? For instance, they'll use your titles. They'll talk about you. You know what I'm saying? They'll put you down. And a lot of people, like when I go on my lives, I ain't going to say their names, right? They'll always tell me, hey, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? What do you think about this rapper or this podcast? And I don't say nothing, bro. Right. Because I choose to stay. I'm not going to build a platform on some bullshit, eh? You know what I'm saying? It's going to come back and haunt me down. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm on the streets too. Like some of these guys say, I'm on the streets. Pops, we're on the streets. I'm always on the streets, bro. You'll catch me in the canyons, the rivers, the beaches, and the streets. Yeah. Because I don't have to worry about because I keep my name as clean as I can. I ain't saying I'm perfect.
That part.
But you know, I just keep my name clean.
But that's what I'm saying too. If you keep your name clean and you stand on real business, as they say business, but real business and principles, you can walk anywhere you want to walk. So I you know what I mean? That's how we feel, because when we do that, we know the energy we bring in. So if you coming at me with, hey, you just a hater, and we could deal with that. You know what I mean? On the spot. But hey, I'm gonna go anywhere because I know I'm bringing good energy, homie, and it's all love. You feel me? We got a caller. Let me see.
Voicemail, press 2.
Okay. Caller, hello.
Hey, what it do?
What it do? What it do? That sound like DD. What up, DD?
Oh, I turned my TV down because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do both.
Oh, yeah. No, TV down. Yeah, a little bit. What's up, DD? Let's talk about it.
So I wanted to just say, you have created an amazing foundation for what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it. Wow. You brought in some great people. The great ones stick around, like DD was saying. The ones that have your back stick around. They stay with you. They hold you down, and they carry you to the finish line. The ones that aren't there to hold you down, it's like a tree. There'll be a branch and blow away. The ones that got you and hold you down and that want to be there for you, they're going to be like the root. Because, I don't stick around for most people. I've been around you for like, 5 years? Yeah. 6 years.
Keep it real, DD. Keep it real, please, because let's talk about it.
So, I piss people off sometimes because I say the wrong things at the wrong time. So I'm not going to... I'm not gonna take no BS.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, people. I'm gonna keep it real. I brought it to DD's attention first, and I was just like, I'm heated right now, DD. You know what I mean? You better call 911, pops, and just show him. And I've been sharing with him too. But how does Popeye say? Enough is enough, and I can't stand no more, man. I'm about to eat my spinach, So,
No, it's all good. That's why we have the platforms. We can speak on it, but we come respectfully and speak on what needs it. It's not just rambling or just, you know what I mean? Just talking.
Yeah, we're not here to put people down. We're not here to fight. We're not here. I don't think we even have enough of that type of atmosphere. We're not sending those signals out.
It's not. And I think the reason why people gravitate to G or they want to be like G is because what he puts out, the energy that he has, that's what he puts out. So, and that's a good thing, because he had to tell me a long time ago that when somebody is like him or they come on our show and they emulate him or they take some of his guests, that's the best form of flattery. So we have to run with that and we have to believe in that. And you have to look at the doors that are being opened up.
Yeah.
We got next month, we have the concert coming up,
Yeah.
and we got all these amazing things that are coming your way. So the Most High just continues to bless you. So just remember, let them go ahead and carbon copy or want to be like, and you have to remember, because the Most High has something special for you. You are something special. You touch a lot of people's lives, especially mine, because you've been around to see what I've been through. And when I'm ready to run through the wall, you always sit me down. You always help me out. You always say the right things. And you do that for a lot of people in the comments. So you just remember, they may be who they are, but the Most High has given you something special. And you touch a lot of lives, even if they never meet you and they just see you in the comments. Right. These other people that are trying to emulate you, they're not touching lives the way you do. And you and Big D, you also, you do the same thing. You give, me and you have had conversations, and we may go back and forth on certain things, but we always remain friends. We don't have to agree on everything, but it doesn't separate the friendship or advice that you get. Like, we were at the lake, and we sat and we talked, or we're on the ride and we sit and talk. And there's always I'm married. I don't agree on everything, but you can sit and give great advice. And same thing, when you two get up here on Mondays and you give advice, and somebody might be sitting at home. Somebody was in the chat one day and they were so depressed, and they came on the show with you guys and they said, "Thank you, I needed this today." So you two keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Right. Appreciate that, DD. Love and respect, DD. I got your back too.
Thank you, DD. I got a crazy text. Thank you, DD. Thank you, DD. Thank you for those words.
Okay, and that's all I want to say, because I can really not hear you guys, but I just want to say, keep doing the hard work, keep doing it, and let them hate. Like I said to somebody on the show, on my show Saturday, when they stop talking about you, or when they stop thinking about you, or they stop wanting to be you, you're irrelevant.
Yeah.
So keep being relevant. Love y'all.
Thank you, DD. Love you too. Shout out to DD, man. You know what I mean? Man, you already know DD.
DD's like one of a kind, baby.
One of a kind, man. You know what I mean? But like you said, again, we all have differences and all this, but we know at the end of the day what people mean to us.
Level. We keep it level. We're family, man.
We're there for you. You know what I mean? When it's really real. So like you said, that's what it is, man. Shout out to DD Hairston. We can agree to this.
And let me clarify something, people. We're not talking bad about anybody. We're just talking about originality, authenticity. You know what I'm saying? I've been me personally, and I'll keep it real. You know what I mean? I don't like, when I see other people just trying to take the simple content. It doesn't mean like, hey, if they're going to keep doing it, YouTube is free. You could do it you could do it. But me with integrity, like I said earlier, I was following a channel. I still do. And I said, hey, he had some good spills. I'm going to run that narrative. And then to find out that he was the creator of it, the original of it, I was just like, oh, man, I don't want to step on his toes, because I respect the homie.
Right.
I respect the dude. And then when I see people trying to come over here and take the, originality away from us, guess what? There ain't no respect. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you could come out with any other content, you know what I'm saying? But you decide not to, which is, hey, it's cool, man, But if that's the way you want to do it, ain't no bad bruises over here, man. Keep doing your thing, because we're going to keep doing ours.
That's it. But it's just, I would just ask someone, I don't know how they feel to just, know that they're not being original and taking someone's shit, right? But just still, do it and feel like it's okay. I don't know, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, look, fuck Miss OC. You know what I mean? See, I can't control.
Oh, dad.
Shout out to wow. Shots fired right there, man. Wow. We love you, G-Lew. Wow. Thank you, Pearl, Mama Pearl. Hey, I can't stop when you know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't never seen no name.
To the extent, man, like the things that people would do, man. That's kind of, I don't want to phrase us as these other channels what they're going through, because every other channel is going through something different. They're backlashing and talking about people. Now, like I said, I'm not going to really try to talk about, I don't even know Mr. Oldies from that one time, to tell you the truth. I went on a couple times. And then after, next lo and behold, I found out something. I was like, all right, well, hey, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I never said no names. You know what I mean? People could, I can't control. My writers. You know what I mean? But truth be told, on homie, cause homie used to be cool with me. You know what I mean? It was cool, and all of a sudden dudes started acting weird. You know what I mean? Like dude used to be literally on my channel, promoting my channel, posting it in the comments, whoopty whoop, and then just got weird on me out the blue. And I was like, cool, you know, I'm the type, I don't care. I don't need friend. I don't need none of that. Homie, it was just YouTube shit, right? But it was weird. Then I come to find out a little more and come to find out probably his best friend is the other hater dude that spams me and does all that. So I get it, but still no problem. I don't care. You know, I don't even watch the channel. Like I said, I haven't watched the channel. I promise on my mom, on my dad, all that, homie, in over a year. Just last night, I just happened to scroll and I seen the shit and just like, whoa, homie doing the same. I just never, like I said, I never even knew what homie looked like. So I'm like, wow, you feel me? I don't know where to feel flattered or disrespected, but I can't tell anyone to do what they do. I'm just saying, I know you didn't do that before, bro. So again, no disrespect to you. None of that, homie. I'm just saying, homie, that ain't, you was not doing that, bro. Keep it 100. And anyone that disputes it, go back a year and see. And go back 5 years and see what I've been doing. So that's all I'm saying, bro. And then low key, don't hate on me. Still take my shit and then be a low key hater on me too. That's like a slap in the face, homie. That's like you slapped me in my face and took my candy, homie. And we don't do that, homie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm just speaking on it because that's just what it is. That's what I saw, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, running off of that, bro. I got feelings, bro.
You feel me?
You know, I got feelings. I got emotions, man. You know, I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not trying to downgrade or put people down. I'm not trying to copy or implement something that I'm not, or imitate something that I'm not. So I don't have to take anything from anybody. I don't have to copy anybody. I mean, Pops, you already know for a long time, I'm original, bro. I could come out with stuff like ain't no thing. And we could talk about it and we get down on it. You know, and that's what people, you know, are. If you look at, go back to the G-Lew show, go to the community page and look at everything we talked about, man. When it comes to respect, loyalty, communities, colors, we go ahead in his community page, and I guarantee you will find something what's happening on YouTube right now in the air right now, because we already talk about it. I tell you what, all you copycatters, why don't you come out with a channel that says you spoke about it? You know what I'm saying? You know, or speak about it. You know what I mean? I'm giving away, you know what I mean, clout right there. You know what I'm saying? For free 99. You know. It's just like, it's like crazy, man, you know? But it's nothing. It's like, I'm glad Big Dev and the other homie came on and just said, hey, you know, you got to keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, we're shaking heads, we're rattling, you know, I'm seeing people's feathers, or even just showing people how the original and how creative we are. You know what I mean? That they got to go and try to steal it or take it from your own, but you can't still.
They got a bigger platform than you. My channel was small. I ain't nobody. Your channel was, you doing your thing, bro, and I had all respect for you, but I don't respect that. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Keep it original, homie. Keep it original. You feel me? Keep it original.
There's a name right there. Keep it original.
Keep it original.
Oh my
God. Don't just like, you ain't gonna, you know, nah, bro. We don't do that. I don't talk much, bro, but I'm talking on this, homie, because it's just what I seen, homie. You know, tell me and homie, prove me wrong, homie. Or get your little cheerleader to prove me wrong. He don't stand on shit either. So I'm just saying, stand on your shit, bro.
You have to, man, because in the end, that's all we have is our word, bro, and what we do. You know what I'm saying? People come out here, like I said, they see us. You know, we have built a community. You know what I mean? Black and brown. I'm going to revert back to it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about positive stuff, talking about building communities, talking about helping one another, talking about, hey, no look at no color line, talking about faith, talking about economy. We just keep talking and talking and talking where people understand, you know what I'm saying? They know no disrespect to anybody, no, but hey, you know, it's just, there's no reason to hate or copy either, you know what I'm saying? When you copy, you know what I mean, you're a duplicator, you know what I'm saying? You're not original about it. And I can't follow people like that don't have a sense of their own humor or their sense of their own mindset, man. If you have to keep you know what I mean, talking about, you know what I mean, the same area, piggybacking off like big time with their name, putting your name on it, like that's a big slap in the face, like, you know what I'm saying? And it got my blood pressure up. Like G-Lew said, I've been hitting them up, sending them like, hey, look at this fool, you know?
He been telling me for a minute, he been on me like, and I'll be like, nah, kick back, Big D. It ain't, you know, you can't really, you know what I mean? But
yeah, but then, okay, you do it once, I get it. You do it twice, that's understandable. But if you keep doing it, that's shame on me because I'm not addressing it and letting it be known. And that's what it is right now. And we're just, hey, it's a show today. we're the ones that we talk about it. I'm not saying that all y'all, you can't keep running it. Let's talk about it. Keep doing your thing. But for the most part, people right here already know where the originality came from, man. So you're just building my character and Pop's character and our personalities. You're just giving a higher elevation. So shout out to you guys out there.
That's it, homie. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? Big D. I don't know. The phone line is still. Anyone else want to call? You can call. But I don't know. We talked about it tonight. Big D. What else we talking about? Anything else?
Just like I said, man. Summer's almost over. Seasons are always changing, man. If people know, right now there's a big transition. It's in the air right now. There's a lot of YouTubers that are going at it. Support the ones that you know who are real, man. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's perfect. I get it. I understand that. But you don't have to steal either. Or you don't have to try to take somebody else's narrative. Like Pop said, you have a bigger platform than we have, and you're just over there milking it. You know what I mean? Taking, it's like, come on, like really. So that, like I said, but in all due retrospect, God is a creator. That's why I stay tuned into God. You know what I mean? Because He's the one that creates everything. And that's where my concept comes. I pray, I see things, I read things. And then it's like, man, then God, with the Spirit of God, would just tell me like, hey, you should talk about this, or you should talk about that. It's easy. You know what I mean? Right. It's easy. I'm giving you guys some class right here, some class shot, man. Whatever is in your heart, talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that mindset, whatever God puts you in front of or pass through, or what you see, that's what you talk about. It's real, real easy. Anything else after that, man, is irrelevant.
That part. He said it all. You know what I mean? He said it all. Shout out to ESP, my brother in the chat. Mike Jones, what it do? Traveling Charlie. Shout out to everyone in the chat tonight that came in and showed love and spoke. Man, we got so much love tonight, though. Like, shout out to everyone, all the love you guys gave tonight, man. I appreciate it. I mean, because people know my heart, bro. Like I said, even tonight, even Big D, one I've been talking about. He's been on me. Even I've been holding the pit bull down, like kick back, Big D. But like, I get it though over time. There's a lot of people doing that shit, bro. And then even me, I just try to I don't even pay attention. I stay in my own lane. And
yeah, I don't like controversy.
To see that last night, what I seen though, because I don't even watch that channel, and to see that, I was just like, whoa. And again, you could do what you want to do, and I haven't watched your channel. I don't know, you could have been doing that for months now. I haven't watched your channel, but the last time what you're for, you was not doing that. That's all I'm saying, bro. So take it out, take it. If the shoe fits, put that motherfucker on and wear it, bro.
Yeah, but put my tag on it first, though.
That part. Tag me.
Yeah, you could wear the Nike shoes, but know where Nikes came from, bro.
Part.
Right here first,
That part.
But hey, all due respect, like I said, man, it was enjoyable. I'm glad I got a little bit off my chest. It's nothing to worry about or no concern. It's just addressing. You know what I'm saying? It's just letting y'all know that I got my eyes on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep it original. You know what I'm saying? Keep it authentic. That's what it is, man. Be true to yourself. You know what I mean? Be true. That's the main thing. Originality is you're being true to yourself. You don't have to go copy anybody, take from anybody, rob, steal, whatever you want to call it, man. Just be true to yourself, and the content will come to you, and the followers will come to you. Because if you already have a bigger platform then, and you're already stealing it, I mean, why you got to take it from over here?
Right. Facts, man. Just keep it original. Do you, man? God made you to be you, brother, not no one else, man. No one can copy or be you. Be yourself, and that's what people will love you for, man. You know what I mean? And if they don't, hey, they're lost, man. Just be you. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one else is going to love you. So you can't be someone else and think you're going to get the love. You can't do it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be myself. I'm going to just be little old me. I'm going to stay in my lane. You know what I mean? You guys can have all the drama and all that. You know what I mean? We're going to get it the honest way. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we ain't going to stop. We're going to get it, though. We're going to get it the honest way.
That's it, though. And that's the best way, the hard way. You know what I mean? The honor way. You know
that part.
It reminds me of one more thing. You know what I mean? Let me say this. Do you guys, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the comedian Messina, right? You ever heard of Messina?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they caught him. Remember when he was copying and taking content away from George Lopez and all that? And what happened to him? What happens is your whole name gets smut. You know what I mean? That means like, hey, man, well, hey, you're just a duplicate. You're copying the homies over here. And that's what, and if it comes back to you, hits you in the face, don't come crying over here because we warned y'all. You know what I mean? And all y'all that go subscribe and do over there, and you guys are on the other channels, just be careful and any YouTube channel, just be careful what they're representing, man. Hear what you hear and keep your eyes open, man. If it doesn't fit you and all that, then Sometimes because the social media world is BS, bro.
That part. Exactly. And like he said, I know people that watch my channel, watch his channel, whoever's channel, you know what I mean? So, and you never heard me, I don't even do that. I don't talk about people. I don't hate on no one. Everyone is love. I'm just speaking on this, me personally. We're talking about as a whole. Let's talk about it, Big D and all that. But me personally, what I was talking about is just personal. And you know what I mean? I seen it and it is what it is. So I'm going to speak on it, bro. And you know what it is, homie. So that's all. But other than that, you want
me I'm not trying to make, like I said, we could get,
yeah,
we could get views real quick, man. Like I said, I could be talking, but I choose not to because that's not my originality. That's not my personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm a totally different person. We could talk about neighborhood stuff, drugs, gangbang, and all that, but in a positive notion. As long as I got an answer back,
we gotta have something that we could give back, like you said, instead of
we got to back it up. You know, not like all these other people. They want to run fades and for what? You know, what I mean? You're gonna lose all you got and go to the county at 80 years old. You know what I mean? And then you got to listen to really with the big boys when you're making money and you have a big platform. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, dog. You know what I mean?
And really, real talk. I mean, you want to see no old dudes out there catching fades out of breath and all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? We fade if we got to. You're going to respect your honor and your family and all that. But just calling people out and setting up fades, like, come on, man. We too old for that shit. You know what I mean? But we stand on business too, though. You know what I mean? But just out here for recreation, nah, bro. You did all that already. We are who we are because we lived our life, homie. We did what we did already. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right there.
We wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So we stand on just pure principles now. You know what I mean? Not bullshit.
Big Dev says solidarity, bro. Being solid, man. I've been solid since day one and all the way to right here, man. You know, I have my ups and downs. Who doesn't? But I'm still gonna keep it original. You know what I'm saying? My originality is never gonna go away. You know?
That part.
If my mom couldn't take it away, or the system couldn't take it away, and the homies couldn't take it away, there's only one person that can, man, and that's God. And that's why I talk about the good stuff, not the bad stuff.
Yeah, that part. That's it. That's all G-Lew. Thank you, Mama Pro. Shout out to the Contreras family. Shout out to Big D, Monica, the fam. Shout out to DD, Nayla. I mean, you know, we got a whole family here. Like that's what I'm saying. This is family, so that's why family got act like that. We are a real community here, like real talk. You know what I mean? So, you know, man, we stand on business. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's all. And you know, we spoke what we spoke tonight, but it's coming out of pure, like from our heart. It's not just, we not on here to just get viewed like oh, we want to turn up tonight or just say some shit just to, you know, nah. Let's talk about it as our show. First and foremost, originality. Let's talk about it. That's what we started over 2 years ago or whatever. We didn't make up the word, let's talk about it, but this is what we put down and put our flag on, and we've been doing this consistently. So yes, this is our shit, you know. And then second of all, we're just talking about real shit tonight. You know what I mean? We feel get it off the chest, and it's not in a disrespectful way. It's respectfully.
I didn't attack nobody. I didn't say nobody's name.
No one got attacked. Everything was respectfully, and we still didn't attack no one.
Somebody else said somebody's name, but I didn't say. I didn't say
Some people just get called out, you know what I mean? But hey, like I said again, if the shoe fits, you got to wear it. You know, I don't know, but I didn't call no one out personally. I just spoke how I felt, and again, if the shoe fits to what I was speaking on, you can definitely put it on and wear it. But just like Big D said, put my tag on it. You know what I mean? That's it.
Tag on it, man. Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Big Dev, my channel's Big D keeping it real, just the same way, just Big D keeping it real, man. Like I said, for y'all that haven't checked me out, man, go ahead and I'm almost 80 subscribers away from 1,000 people. But like I said, man,
he's on his way.
You know, and I take it slowly, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool about it. You know, like I said, I'm just staying in my lane, keeping my originality, keeping my peace, being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Not jumping because if somebody else says this, not hurrying up because of that. Nah, man. You know, I got nothing but time right here, man. You know, it's all love. I want people originally who want to be my subscribers not fall out or say this, or I'm only here because of this reason, or I'm only here because of that reason. Nah, I want you to be here for the same reasons why you guys are on the G-Lew show, to build a family, to get something different, and to make a change in the world, man. You know, shed the light, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, man, I heard somebody talk about black and brown. They can't get together, get along, or he was trying to, I was like, what? And it's somebody that we know, or I know. You know,
I was like, damn, I really, I think the video was sent to me. I didn't even watch it, bro, because I didn't want to, like, I'm not
gonna, you want to be disappointed, eh?
I don't, yeah. So I didn't even look at it. So I don't even know what that was about. But from what I'm hearing, I don't know. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But again, what I do, and I'm glad you spoke on that again, black and brown, because some people look at me probably and don't know what I'm doing and look at me weird. Or I see sometimes very small whispers, but people be having shit to say, homie. That's why I don't speak. I live what I'm doing. This is what I do, and I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna be on here just a YouTuber and he's trying to do this and he's trying to know. You're gonna see me. This is what I do, homie, and I'm gonna show you. Lead by example. But this is my real life, though, so it ain't nothing I'm putting on because this is what I've been doing my whole life. But I'm going to show you all now how we do it and how it's done and how you can see it's done the right way, homie. You know
because it's like DD said, Big Dev said, and everybody, you know, there's big plans for you, homie. Yes. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, and you can't let nobody distract you from that kind of notion, man, you know? Because that's what it is, man. Before there's a blessing, there's going to be a trial. You know what I mean? There's going to be hills and lanes that we got to go over and cross or whatever, you know, to get where you're at, man. And that's what I'm saying. When you get to where you're at, then people all they could say is like, well, they've been like that since day one, homie. You know what I'm saying? They've been like that since day one. So, you know, to all the day oneers that are here, man, appreciate you, man. You know, it's been a minute. But we're back, man. You know, we back. You know what I mean? So we're here to stay. We ain't going out. We're going to keeping it real, keeping it authentic, and keeping it original, baby.
Yep, that part. That part in that order, that fashion. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. It's a G-Lew show. Big D keeping it real. Follow his channel if you haven't already. The homie goes live at any given time. You can catch him live poolside, in the river, in the mountains, you know what I mean, in the neighborhood, you know what I mean, at a concert, on the grill. You know what I mean? Just tap into the homie, man. He has great content and show love. Shout out to DD Hairston. Follow her channel, DD Hairston 100. She has a new book coming out soon. Shout out to everyone in the chat, all my family in here. Shout out to Mama Pearl. You know, I got riders out here, you know what I mean? But shout out to Mama Pearl, the whole Contreras family. Shout out to ESP. ESP. What up, ESP? We had Crust in the building.
Long Beach in the house.
Yeah, Crusted was in the building. JoJo Long Beach.
Crusted. Shout out to all the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? Amanda, my wife.
What up to H-Town? Shout out to
H-Town.
Shout out to H-Town. Shout out to Nay Love, G Nay. What it do? Shout out to you, Ulysses and El Serrano, showing me all the love. Thank you. We appreciate all the love. Thank you so much.
I hope you feel better, Keisha. We have your prayers on you, okay?
Praying for you, Keisha. Get well. And everyone out there, be safe. A lot of people getting sick. A lot of people got COVID and stuff right now, man. Be safe, please. People, be safe.
Yeah, and if you're in Southern California, sleep with your shoes on, okay? Sleep with your shorts on, because we're shaking, rattling, and rolling over here, you know?
That part. And with that being said, we out of here. Follow Big D. We'll be back again next week. We'll be tomorrow. Check out Changing the Game with me and DeAndre Chanel, man. And much love to.
They had a good one this weekend, man. They were out there, man. You know.
Yeah.
And they had a good one out there, man. You have what's her name back tomorrow, right?
I think it got rescheduled. We got someone else, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good though. And check out the round table, Jim Magana, Convicted Hearts too. You know what I mean? That being said, we out of here. We love y'all, man. Peace and love. Big D, anything else? We out.
We just gonna leave the same way we came back in, man, with nothing but love and respect.
Yeah,
out, people. God bless.
That part in that order. We out of here, y'all. Have a good week. We'll see you next time on the G-Lew Show.
Product of the night. Male balls wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, white gym shoes.